Hey guys, what's going on? Nick Jarash here from nickjarashfitness.com, and I'm excited to talk about some P90X2 equipment that I think you definitely want to check out and you definitely need when you're doing it. And I made a review here to kind of talk about the different equipment and what you do need and maybe what you don't need in order to get started with P90X. The beautiful P90X2. The beautiful thing is about P90X2 is if you've had P90X and you bought a lot of that equipment, it's going to transfer into this program and be able to help you really improve to that next step. Some of these things you can maybe get away with not having and can purchase it down the road. Some of the things you definitely need right away. Number one thing out of everything is either resistance bands or dumbbells. And I have them right here. Resistance band right here. Check this puppy out. These are key. You need one of these. These are cheap. I mean, you go beachbody.com, get yourself one of these. Head to my website or go to the local sporting goods store. You know, you can get a cheap one of these resistance band wise. Also, a dumbbell or weights. I have a nice little 5-pounder here, curling some big weights here. But dumbbells or weights, anything really works here. If you know, I have somewhere around here. I have the Select Tech dumbbells, and any kind of weight will work for this. You know, I'm a dumbbell guy. I'm a weight guy over the bands, but the bands do work. I mean, you use them, they will rock your world. But the dumbbells are where it's at. And the last must-have is the pull-up bar. And you can see this because I actually use this up against the door frame. I don't want to damage the door frame, so I put that in there. But P90X pull-up bar, this is actually the P90X pull-up bar. You can buy other pull-up bars or door frame ones. I've just found that this one works a lot better for me because you can see the different handle grips right here. It's wider, so if you have wide door frames, I used to live in an apartment where I couldn't use this, so I had to buy a smaller one. The Iron Gym works pretty well too. But this bad boy is sturdy. It's definitely worth the investment, and Tony uses a lot of the grips on this one. So you're definitely going to need this or just a standard fit in the door frame type of pull-up bar to get you rocking and rolling. So those are really the two things that you need: resistance bands, weights, and the pull-up bar. A couple other things that I would highly recommend. You're going to be doing a lot of foam rolling. Now, I didn't spring for the rumble roller. It's just one of those things that I didn't end up getting, but this is more than enough for me as far as P90X2. You don't have one of these, you can go to your local chiropractor store. You can go on to nickjarashfitness.com and find some of these. But I would say you definitely need one of these as far as the recovery mobility. Working out the foam rolling, this thing is amazing. I have a hard one, I have a soft one, and we will be getting the other one here in a little bit. But an awesome tool. He shows you how to use it, just kind of the standard stretching techniques. But this bad boy, man, you get in there, this will work wonders with you. Another thing I highly recommend is medicine balls. Now, these things are awesome. These things are awesome. You're going to introduce with push-ups on these. Medicine balls are there where it's at. You know, we're doing standard push-ups forever with P90X, and when you rock out P90X2, you're going to be using these bad boys, jumping back and forth. You're also going to be using them for a little bit of core work and some other things. So you're definitely going to at least want 2 of them, at least 2 medicine balls. Make sure they're about the same size. You don't want different sizes. Just because you're not going to be curling these or anything, so you don't need 2 different sizes for your arms. But you're going to be, they can be different weighted ones, but since you're putting your hands on them, you want them to be the same size around, so you can make sure that you're not oblong when you're doing your push-ups. You can also get basketballs and blow those up. The pressure point on this, it's pretty tough material. So when I'm doing a push-up with basketballs, it kind of pushes in there. And you do balance push-ups, it's really hard to use basketballs. But you can get away with it. I did it for the first probably 30 days, and I was able to really be able to do it. The other thing you need, stability ball. This baby, this is key here too. This ball will work your core, work your upper body in a lot different dimension than P90X, the original. So stability ball is huge here as far as that's concerned. And I didn't bring my yoga mat, but you need a yoga mat. I would highly recommend getting a yoga mat anyway if you're going to do yoga throughout this whole thing. It is very important. And the last thing is yoga blocks. If you need yoga blocks for deeper range of motion, you're not quite as open as some of the people on the video, yoga blocks work great. So these are just a couple things that I really highly recommend. Also check out my blog post and see what else you can purchase and you can use while you're doing P90X2. But the basics, start off with the pull-up bar and a set of dumbbells or resistance bands, and you're good to rock and roll, and you can add all that other stuff later. This is Nick Jarash, guys. I'm really excited that you're rocking out the P90X2. We'll see you later.